progress. And when I die, on my epitaph on my stone will say, "Here lies Brenda, was a work in progress, still a work in progress." Courage, I like to say, is the bridge between fear and love. Because really, there's actually only one vibration in the universe, and that's love. And we either get farther away from it or we get closer to it. And when we're farther away from it, we're in fear. We're in confusion. We're in the unknown, right? We don't know. But if we step forward with courage, it's the bridge. And it even sounds the same. He was doing a community forum, and this mother, she decided to bring her son. And her plan was to get Gandhi to tell him to stop eating sugar. She traveled long and far and came up and said to him, "This is my problem, and please tell my son to stop eating sugar." Come back in a week. So she came back in a week, and again, far journey, coming back, comes and sits in front, and Gandhi's talking to the little boy, and he says, "No, you need to stop eating sugar." Mother says, "Well, that seems kind of like, couldn't you have done that a week ago? Like, I don't get it." He says, "Yeah, I could have, but a week ago I was still eating sugar." Honor my feelings. Honor your feelings. Honor where you're at. Honor how you feel. Cry if you need to. Get mad if you need to. And say, "This is really not okay, what's going on here, and I'm allowed to feel this way. I'm allowed to be jazzed about this. I'm allowed to be upset," right? And so honoring that. Because what can happen is we go into shame or blame. We honor our feelings, it gives us permission to be where you're at. And it's kind of like, and so this is where the inner child comes in, you know? When kids want something, mom, right? And they won't until, right? A lot of you have a lot of children. I know you have 4, right? And Raylene? Yeah. You have 5. That's a lot that's awesome. Namaste. and you know that. It's like, and they demand your attention now. I remember coming home from grade 1, and I learned this little song called Peter and Paul, and here comes Peter and here comes Paul, and it's about blackbirds sitting on a tree. And I remember my mom. I remember that clearly. I don't even remember the song so much anymore, but I come home and I was so excited to share it with her, and she just lit up. "Oh, Brenda, that's amazing!" And she just really over the top excited. I was like, yeah! Move over, Tanya Tucker. And you know how you feel when somebody cheers you on and you get that cheering spirit, right? You're just like, "Oh, I can do anything." We need to do that for ourselves too. But it really starts by, how are we feeling about our external surroundings? How are we feeling about that? What is it? Have you ever heard that saying, "What's coming at you is usually coming from you"? Have you guys heard that before? That was a hard one for me to swallow. Because there was a lot of things I wasn't liking out there, and I couldn't. I'm like, no, that's not me. But yeah, there was parts of it that felt, I could feel some truth in that. And there was this bird, because everything's open, right? They don't have screens, right? Everything's open because it's hot there, and the language barrier, right? And the strong accent, and Guruji, he's the guy that owns the ashram, and he was giving us a lecture, and he just has such a strong accent. He's soft-spoken, and so we're straining our ears, so we run to get the first seats at the front of the room, right? But I was late because I locked my keys and blah blah blah. So I came late, and I'm sitting in the back, and there's this bird sitting on the thing, donk donk donk, on the on the metal thing, right? And tweet 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 tweet, and I was like, God. Right? Sending daggers, So I had the courage to bring this up. Oh yeah, actually, by the way, in our lectures, yes, Brenda G, in our lectures, there's this bird. And as soon as I said that, it was like, I shouldn't have brought that up. I'm getting small there. and everybody's like, oh my Oh, Brenda G, what would you have me do with the bird? Ah, good question! No problem, never mind. I think we get very serious about life, eh? Especially when we're standing in line for things, right? And we're standing in line and we come in and it's like, oh, I'm Starbucks, because that's my thing, I really like Starbucks. And I just do, because I like the atmosphere in there. There's other places that have really good coffee too, but Starbucks, the atmosphere is good. So you come in and you're like, la, 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 and you stand in line, and you're going, what will I have today? Caramel macchiato? Oh, perhaps a chai? Or you're not sure, right? So you're kind of in between. There's the line, and there you are, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in and stands right in front of you, right? And you're like, what? Emperor? I was here first! Right? Maybe don't say it, but you're saying it, right? And then you're looking up and down going, those shoes are mine. I like to think in my head sometimes when I'm standing in line, I like to make mooing sounds in my head. As we're moving in line, eh? Because it's kind of like that sometimes. It's like cattle, moving through a cattle chute, right? Try it. You will love it. It's really funny. And especially if somebody really anal comes in line and they're like, oh, can't believe it. That girl just ordered 11 coffees. I'm gonna have to leave line up. And you can play with that a little bit. You can think in your mind and you can go, you can like turn their voice into like a Donald Duck voice. And you can like, you can have some fun with it. We're just way too serious. We need to laugh more. Because when we laugh more, what happens, right? And we open up the heart and we open up this. And this needs to be open so we can connect with this. This has got a lot of good stuff in it. And this has a lot of good stuff in it too. But if we're always like this, we're more in this. And when we're more in this, we're more likely looking at our clocks, and we're more likely being serious and hard on ourselves and the people around us, right? Have some fun. She was 3 or 4. And Sandra had one of those moments when she needed to go and have a shower and get away and let the kids do their thing. And so she did that. And she come out of the shower, and Callie was downstairs in her bedroom, and they have a little dog named Buddy in the house. And she was like, I wonder where Buddy is, because usually Buddy's like, get me away from these kids. And it's really, really loving mom, right? And so she's like, where's Buddy? And she's like, Buddy, Buddy. And Mia's like, Buddy, Buddy. They're looking, walking around the house, Buddy, where's Buddy? And she's like, have you seen Buddy? And Mia's like, I don't know where Buddy is. She's like, that's weird. Well, did somebody open the door and let him out? So she's going outside and she's calling, and she's like, oh, he must have ran away again. So she's like, okay, well, I'm gonna get ready and whatever. So she opens the fridge, and there's Buddy. He's sitting there. We're gonna do a little bit of fun. I'm not gonna make you get into partners or anything like that, so don't get all worried about that. But because I do, and I'm like, I'm here just to sit and listen to you, darn it. I don't want to do anything. But this is really simple. Goes along the lines of the breath, okay? Is that we're going to smile. Just smile. Just bring that smile all the way from the toes. Bring it all the way up. Just smile, and then look at each other. And smile. And try not to laugh. Next time when somebody anal jumps in line, say, yeah, you bet. That's great. Thank you. No, it's okay. No, I only have 30 seconds, but you go ahead.